Welcome to the Ron Dance Show.
Penis without like.
Can we
Put
please?
my mouth on it.
Yeah.
You know?
That's ridiculous.
That's actually weird.
Really weird.
Yeah.
Anyone who can hear my voice right now, who is a black person, are we losing the swag surf to white people?
Absolutely not. They're not even doing it right.
They be doing it.
Listen,
Yeah.
I've been
University of
watching
Alabama.
Oh, I ain't seen it.
Girl, they
basketball
do it bad.
games. They play the swag surf, and I see Caucasian Americans doing the swag surf, and I'm not impressed at all.
Exactly,
And
so we're not
They
losing
think
it
they
to
can
them.
do what we do, and we might be losing
Let
it to
me
them.
tell you something. I swag surfed at graduation, okay? My
Yeah.
love, you're never going to get that from me, okay?
Okay.
There was literally swag surfing, the Black National Anthem,
Okay.
tears. Like, that's always going to be black.
Yeah.
And no matter what you try to do, white people, I'm sorry, you're never going to get it right.
Can't have this one.
You
Can't have
cannot.
this
And they do think that they're doing something, but I promise you, you're not.
What I'm saying is we just got to keep our eye on it because if we're
Yeah, Brixxx didn't even know, so.
Yeah, I did.
we've lost some things to white
Like
people.
what?
Can't think of that on the top of my head right now.
But some things.
But some things. You put me on the spot. I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah,
But
I was
we
about
have
to be
lost
like, what, Lamar Odom? Like, that's it.
Lamar Odom
Most
is crazy.
of the athletes.
Yeah.
Literally.
Lamar Odom is
Except
crazy.
that's why Jalen Hurts.
He did
We love
2
you.
white girls.
Lamar Odom.
I hear them laughing in the background, which I'm hilarious.
Oh, we should never put the battery in her. But yes, black people, please, let's keep our eye on things because I do not want to lose the swag surf to white people. That is a black
And the rite of passage.
Yeah, it's a black thing. Y'all cannot have it.
You can't have it.
You know what I mean?
Give it back.
You don't even know what to do with it.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, some of our the way we talk, our vernacular, the way we talk for sure.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They try.
I seen a white person say finna.
Okay.
Yeah,
Come on now.
for sure, real thing.
You
Real
want
thing
to.
happened.
Use it the correct way.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, for sure.
Mm.
Listen, if they're not playing Frankie Beverly and Mays at your family reunion, then you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
What do
sure.
they? Richard, you find out what they play at white family reunions.
They
please?
don't have family reunions.
They have hold downs.
Yeah, they don't have that. They don't know their cousins, so why would
They
you have a
don't.
family reunion?
Wait, hold up.
White
you
people,
might be right.
They may know, like,
I never
Some
heard
white-
somebody say I got to be off work for my family reunion.
yeah.
For a white
I mean,
person,
some of the white families, they do know their cousins, but for the most part, it's not like the same as us, like where some of us literally grow up with our cousins, like,
did we just crack the code that white people don't have family reunions? Right here on the
they don't
podcast?
have
I
family
didn't do that.
reunions.
Maybe they
just in.
Yeah.
just.
But you know what? It's honestly, truly, and I hate to get this woke, but family reunions for black people is probably some deep-rooted slavery, historical
Oh, I'm sure.
type thing,
Mhm.
and we have kept it up for 400 years.
400 years.
I'm assuming. I don't know
So
the math.
the
I'm
least
not
we
a
can get is a
history
swag
buff.
surf, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it back.
The least we can get is a swag
Yeah,
surf.
go fuck with the Macarena.
I know. Y'all love that.
That's not even theirs either.
Yeah,
but I'm saying, take that.
Yeah, it is. They can have that. They
Listen,
can
I
have
love
that.
some Macarena.
Yeah.
Macarena, Macarena, Macarena. Hey, Macarena. All right, yeah.
Okay. All right.
I didn't know you was going to let me do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Don't stop it.
I wasn't.
Don't
I mean, we found out last week that the Spanish national anthem didn't have words, so I was just.
It doesn't have
It's probably
official
the
words.
Macarena.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
Macarena.
It may be the Macarena. That's probably racist, but
It's
fucked,
probably
but
racist as hell.
It's okay. Black people can't be racist.
It's okay. We're all a shared product of racism. Hispanic, Latino, whatever y'all are, people.
so I'm getting to a certain age now that I need to have colonoscopies and things like that of that nature.
gosh.
Okay,
That's real.
but I found an alternative to that.
What?
Cologuard. Do you know what Cologuard is?
Oh,
Oh, that
seen
like the
commercials.
commercials where you
Okay.
like take it.
Like throwing the
Okay,
flag.
so yeah, so
Not Cologuard.
No.
Cologuard
A
is something
Cologuard.
that is
It's like a test.
You can
Okay.
use it instead of getting a colonoscopy.
Okay.
What I didn't know
minute.
though is this: what you have to do is they send a box to your house.
Mm-hmm.
You shit in a box. and send it back to them.
There's just no way.
And they analyze it and find out if you have. Look at their mouth. Look at their face.
That's what you do.
And that's how they find out if you have, it cancerous.
That
cancerous
is
with
sick.
you. So if you ever see the Cologuard commercials, they're asking you to send your shit in the mail.
So what, you got to take a pill?
No, what you do
wait.
is it comes with a kit. Okay, you put the kit on the toilet before you got to use it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what you got to do. Number 2, and you shit in the bag, and then you put it in a box. And it has a return label. They're nice enough to give you a return label, and then you send shit in a box. So when the mail carrier or whoever pick it up, they're literally carrying shit in the Cologuard.
Okay, so Brixx, listen, as a woman who has pap smears, would you have rather just like put your period in a box, or would you rather go to the doctor and then just go?
I'm going to the doctor.
You can just
I don't
go
mind
up there.
ass play though.
Just go up there.
Wait, what are we talking about?
We do have on, FYI, we do have on our Brixx and Rick show shirt.
This is why we have guests, because I can't trust y'all to your own
There's
devices.
a line that has been crossed over. This is the Brixx and Rick show.
I'm going in for it. Give it to me.
It's the Brixx and Rick show.
Okay, but I'm talking about Cologuard right now.
Brixx.
Have you ever heard of Cologuard?
The commercial. I've seen it, but I've never locked in to even know what they asking me.
Well, they don't say it on the commercial. I think they would lose a lot of people
if they knew that they had to shit in a box.
But that's what Cologuard is. You have to shit in the boxes, and you'll eventually get to that age.
So you be shipping your shit.
I haven't done it yet.
So you actively have this in your house right now?
I have it in my house right now. I have not.
So what, you nervous?
I just don't know how I feel about, first of all, shit in the box.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start there. But then second, I don't know. I feel like mailing my shit.
So you going to go to the doctor?
You're going to have to go to the doctor then.
But I don't want to. See, I'm scared of anesthesia.
What?
Yeah.
Why are you scared of anesthesia?
Because I don't like time passing. Have you ever had anesthesia?
Absolutely.
Like, you have no idea the time is passing. It's not like when you
that
sleep.
happens when you're asleep, though, too.
No, I know when I sleep. But anesthesia is different.
You've never slept for like 4 hours and it felt like you would sleep for 3 seconds.
But I knew I was still asleep.
Okay.
It feels great.
But anesthesia is like you close your eyes and how you get your anesthesia? They tell you to count down?
Yeah.
All
or
right.
no.
From 10?
Sometimes they'll just be like, okay, we're going to start now. And
Wait. So they put you under for a colonoscopy?
Yeah.
If y'all don't grow the fuck up.
Also, it's not that bad.
Every year, they go up in there and swab around, and sometimes they take a pinch, but y'all get put under.
Wait, okay.
Well, everyone gets a colonoscopy.
Okay, hold on. When you say they go up in there, what are you referring to right now with that?
A pap smear.
Okay, explain to me what a pap smear.
So a pap smear is once a year. Well, some people go every 3 years, but once a year, your OBGYN, she takes some things and they go like this, and then she puts a Q-tip in, she swabs around.
Okay.
She collects those cells and then tests them.
Okay.
Some people get a colposcopy, where they take a small pinch of your cervix to look at your cervical cells.
Okay.
Then, if you just so happen to have fibroid cysts or some other thing going on, they're having a internal ultrasound where they're putting something inside you. They're putting I don't even know the word.
What is happening right now?
Exactly. And they don't even answer your number afterwards.
Here's the thing. And depending on your bladder may or may not have to be full. So you're going against the time thing. They're putting the probe in and they're moving it around. Not this fast, but they're literally like taking pictures. And there's no type of anesthesia, nothing. Not a Tylenol, anything. But y'all get put under for a colonoscopy.
We just get told to relax our knees.
After the age of 45, but I've been getting, how long you been getting pap smear?
So I was 16.
I've literally been getting pap smear since I was about 16, 17. And every year I also have to get that ultrasound that they go inside and move it around.
All right, you find out why men had to be put under.
Yeah, because y'all are babies.
But women get colonoscopies too.
Do they put them under for those?
I've never heard of anyone getting put under for a colonoscopy.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna ask my OBGYN, could you at least give me some laughing gas next time?
When my appendix burst and I had to get a colonoscopy, they definitely put me under. For sure.
Well, yeah,
but maybe that was going to be a different effect if your appendix had burst.
Yeah, because they have to do cuts to open your.
I don't think you got.
We're find out the percentage of colonoscopies that
yeah, we're gonna find out if it's like a thing or if they just offer this to dance.
That I did. Oh, we trying to say my doctor liked me.
Maybe, who knows?
Are you ready to grow up?
Yeah, a long time ago. Yeah.
Okay, so at one point you're gonna have to shit in the box.
Well, sometimes I go to the hospital and I'm a Crohn's patient, so sometimes I shit on a little. They put a cutout on the toilet. They make you poop on it, and then they come collect it.
Oh, Oh, okay. So that kind of
It's the same concept.
Wait, so they do what? Say it again.
They put a cutout on the toilet. You
A cutout
poop
like a
It's like a bedpan.
like a fat head of somebody's face.
No, it's like a bedpan.
Oh,
but it just like sit in the toilet.
okay.
Though. And then you just, you know what I'm saying, do your little 1-2.
But what if you don't have to go?
Then you stay in the hospital till you go so they can run tests.
they can, yeah.
So you know how I assume like when you go give sperm, they give you like a magazine or whatever.
Some
You know what I'm saying? OnlyFans, whatever they do, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes they let you bring your partner.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go there, if you have to go, do you eat like Chinese or like Mexican?
A
or-
banana milkshake.
No. Well, because they don't want to give me nothing that's gonna make it flare up more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
It
I
should be
just-
leafy though.
Yeah.
Something clean.
Like a broccoli?
Leaf, like
Okay.
salads.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, it don't
Flushing.
digest that well, so it'll mess me up.
Okay.
So I
know you had
they
Crohn's.
just give me a lot of fluids.
Okay.
Okay.
Mostly, yeah. And
All
like
right.
the IV.
So you had
Keep
Crohn's
hydrated.
and you play hockey.
That's not two related things.
But I mean, it's two.
You just learn it,
I'm just in here.
Okay.
Yeah, look, we don't have guests. It's just time for us to talk to each
Get
other.
to know one another.
Get to know one
This is how we
another.
get
Well,
our
like,
relationship better.
You know?
I did not know that about pap smears though. That I thoroughly tip my hat to you guys for being
Yeah.
able to
for
do.
real.
So what
Literally
if the OBGY whatever the letters are? What if it's a man?
There's men OBGYN.
They're allowed.
They a little sassy or no?
No. I've only
It
had
seems
a
like
male.
men shouldn't be allowed to do that job.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah,
No,
crazy.
I mean,
that's
if
kinda
you're
crazy.
professional, like I've had a man OBG, he wasn't like my normal one, but he was at my doctor's office and listen, I had to go. And he was really nice. I felt completely comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, and I didn't feel like he was being creepy or anything. If anything, he was just like, I'm happy you came and you asked us all these questions.
Mhm.
I thought I was pregnant. That's what it was. He was like, you're definitely not
All
pregnant.
right. Okay.
He was like, you're stressed out. You need to do something else. Like,
So you weren't
but
pregnant.
I felt completely comfortable
Okay.
because the reason why I ended up going to see him is that there was another doctor who was in my doctor's practice and I absolutely hated her. So they're like, well, you could go see Dr. Whatever. And I'm like, he can't be worse than that bitch. So let's go.
Give it a shot.
So
you
don't
know.
creep you out.
No, it was fine.
No, it wouldn't
Yeah.
creep me out, but I go to a woman.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I have a
But
woman.
no.
You prefer a woman.
No.
Yeah. I got a black.
I don't have a preference.
I have a black.
You wouldn't.
I
It
have a
just so
black
happened I
woman
found her.
OBGYN
She's
now.
cool. You know, she's black.
Yeah,
You know,
I love
that's
mine.
important.
Yeah, definitely.
But I wouldn't care if she had a sub for the day and it was a man that walked in.
A sub for the day? Is that
I'm
how it
gonna
works?
relax my knees.
Oh, I don't.
Let's
my
get to
knees
it.
don't be relaxed.
They don't. They tell you it
I
makes
be
it
trying.
easier if you kind of just relax
know,
your knees.
but like I just be trying to be like,
tense.
I have 12,000 questions, okay?
Mhm.
And what are we gonna do next? And I'm always worried about what are you about to tell me? You know?
Yeah, no, not me.
Just for the record,
Well-
go ahead, finish.
Well, I was gonna say because of the additional, I have to get the ultrasound too, so that's why I be
Okay.
not because crazy stuff be going on, but I just be worried about that part.
Shitting in the box sounds way better than anything y'all have to go through.
Oh,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah, for sure.
And now we're back to your mother's favorite show, The Ron Dan Show.
New episodes of The Ron Dan Show Season 7 are available on Mondays on all podcast streaming services, and The Ron Dan simulcast is available on YouTube.com. Follow us on all social media platforms at The Ron Dan Show. Not.com. Any businesses, promotions, or entrepreneurs looking to advertise with The Ron Dan Show, we now have sponsorship packages. If you're interested, please email rondanshow@gmail.com for more info. The Ron Dan Show is shot and recorded at Every Media, located at 219 South Main Street in Royal Oak. In other news, police in Orlando, Florida have arrested a Davion glider who allegedly have a... Hold on, let me...
Gather yourself.
In other news,
Mhm.
I don't think that A's supposed to be there. So let
Okay.
me see. Police in Orlando, Florida have arrested Davion Glider, who allegedly attempted to steal $770,000 worth of diamonds by swallowing them. My grandma
I
just
saw
told me about
that.
this. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
He was at Tiffany.
The man told store employees he was there to negotiate a purchase for an unnamed Orlando Magic player. He was then taken to a private room and shown a diamond ring worth $587,000 and two sets of diamond earrings worth $609,500 and $160,000 apiece.
Tiffany, if you just wanted to give it away, I'm right here.
During a discussion about using a wire transfer to purchase the jewels, Gilder allegedly jumped out of his seat, grabbed the jewelry, and ran to the door. Detectives were able to identify the vehicle Gilder was in and stop him on Interstate 10. When Gilder was taken into custody, he resisted arrest and was seen swallowing several objects believed to be the stolen jewelry. A body scan of Gilder at the jail showed the presence of foreign objects in his body and said the objects will have to be analyzed after they pass through Gilder's system to confirm if they are diamonds. According to the affidavit, Gilder asked his jailers, "Am I going to be charged with what's in my stomach?" He also allegedly said, "I should have thrown them out the window" when he was in the back of a patrol car after his arrest. That's wild. And also his name is Davion, so he was black. So I'm really appalled.
Yeah, he's black.
Hey, Dance.
We don't know. Ricky, find out how many white Davions it is.
Please.
Okay. Yes, Brixx.
Did you know ketchup was once sold as medicine? The bigger the brain, the longer it will yawn. Also, humans are the only animals that blush. And never forget, the blob of toothpaste on a toothbrush has a name. It's called a nurdle.
Nice.
That's crazy about the yawn. Because I be having some long yawns, so big brain.
Thank you for reading. All right. So, if you're stealing jewelry and
But swallowing it, because that got to come out.
yeah, imagine doing Cologuard and you should a diamond ring. And then,
Oh my God.
It's like passing a kidney stone in reverse.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
That's kind of crazy.
And it has to be like ripping your ends. It has to be doing a lot of damage.
You think so?
Absolutely.
But I mean,
like metal, like it's prongs, it's,
yeah,
pieces.
it's a lot.
On jewelry, yeah.
That's a lot.
That is
Why was
crazy.
that his first instinct though? To swallow.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you said, you should have just threw out the window.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever you want. It's not worth it. You can go back and get it. You knew where you threw it at. You know what I'm saying?
Tucked it under something.
Then, at least if he didn't have it on him, he couldn't get charged.
But
Yeah.
also, like, just give it back. You're caught.
Also,
like,
yeah.
you're in trouble. Just give it back.
But now we watching you ingest this jewelry. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like, ew.
So everybody's been on the show for a while now. I want to ask y'all a question. You know, I love having team meetings in right on the show in front of everybody. Do y'all think we need an additional cast member? Do you think we need to add somebody to the mix?
You know, you gotta work with what you got, because we have additional cast members, but where are you guys at?
There we go.
I know Ro is at work right now, but like, what's Dwayne doing? I need to talk to you about some things, Dwayne. Why you ain't come today? I gotta ask you some questions.
What you gotta ask what?
On golf stuff.
About like what?
I need to know. He told me where to go get the clubs, and I'm like, I need some more info because I'm not finding the clubs.
All right.
And then I need to know the classes.
Okay.
And then do I drink high noon at the golf course? Like, what is the drink while I'm twerking on the golf course? Like,
Twerking on the golf
I feel
High
like I saw that it was
noon,
supposed to be high noon.
High noon is
but
crazy.
I have questions
That's
for
wild.
Dwayne. So if you're watching, like, jump in the group chat, Jay.
If there was a new cast member, would you want that person to be male or female?
I don't want a new cast member.
Okay.
Like,
Josh, how you feel about new cast member?
I'm
I'm just asking. I'm not saying we're gonna have one.
I also feel like we don't need it. I feel like we do got enough people. I feel like maybe just fill the couches up. That'll be it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we do that now.
Well, I'm saying like just
Yeah.
one person on the couch, one extra
Okay.
person or two extra people. I feel like that's fine.
And we got a mic back there now, so that
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
also enhances things a little bit.
Yeah.
That we can.
But I like 4 though.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 is solid.
Okay. For a salad.
Yeah, 4 is
Okay.
solid.
So we don't need to. What you think, Brixx?
I'm going to say nah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't need
As
it.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but this is your thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you feel like you're not getting
No,
enough
I feel like we get more
out
than
of
enough.
what you have.
My biggest fear. This is my biggest fear with a new cast member. Them not getting it.
Yeah.
No.
You got to get it. If you don't get it, then everybody gonna hate me, and then they're gonna be like, "You were on the show because you want to." And I think what we got is good. We do have other cast members. Shout out to
Allegedly.
Right, because where y'all at?
Alex
Yeah.
was here 1 week.
Yeah, Alex was here.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Alex totally counts. She was here. She
Yeah.
just had to go.
She does.
You know,
she definitely.
she was-
So during the break,
she busy.
Raquel says she has something for Lying Loser. So go ahead.
Okay, so there's this TV show that Raquel and I watch, and I know that you guys really don't care.
Okay.
But
Thank you. As long as you know that up front.
A lying loser, like, so there's a character in the show who happens to be from here. Apparently, Stacy is supposed
Wait,
to
so
be
this is
from
not even
here.
a real person?
No, the
Oh,
real person.
okay.
So I guess her little boyfriend or whatever got upset that he looked lame as fuck on the show, and he decided to lie on Stacy and say that she paid him to be in the show. But no receipts have come out yet, so he's a lying loser.
I have no idea what you're referring to. Or
Brixx is shaking her head up and down, so she totally agrees.
Do you on her side with this?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. You know we don't talk about a lot of celebrity news on here, so
Yeah.
I'm not in the.
But I just feel like that was really loserish of him to do.
Yeah.
Okay. But maybe he did get paid. You said the receipts haven't came out, so
No.
But
But it's been enough time.
And
that
it's
they
one of those
should've came
situations
out.
that if there were receipts, they would be out by now.
Yeah.
So he went somewhere
You
and
know.
told people that she paid him, but she really didn't. So that made her look.
Yep.
That made her look awful.
Yeah.
And you already
make
know other
look
women.
desperate.
Yeah, and you already know other women was in her comments clowning her
Oh no. Yeah,
Her
they attacked her
castmates were
on the
clowning
reunion.
her.
Yeah.
because other women hate other
Or
women.
Mean Girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Why
they-
is that?
I don't know. Y'all
women. Y'all.
I'm not that mean though.
Okay.
I
That mean.
can be mean
Yeah.
at times.
Okay.
But if I was on that show and my friend is like, "Oh, this guy lying on you," I would have never been like attacking her.
You're
I would've-
lying.
Yeah, I would have been like, "Girl, I'm glad you done fucking with him." Like, we ain't like him anyways. Like,
Right.
So
Yeah.
that would have been a moment where I would have been mean.
Okay.
I might tease you a little bit afterwards, like, "Girl, I can't believe you was all in love with him. You was calling him your best friend."
Right.
You know?
Yeah,
you would
because
be
he was
clowning.
corny as hell.
Yeah, very corny.
I want to say I kind of know what y'all talking about.
Potomac.
Is it a light skinned dude with no facial hair on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
with a
Potomac.
little curly top.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you watch that show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who would date him anyway?
I mean,
That was her best
That
friend.
was her,
I mean, you know.
her best
Allegedly.
friend that she was in love
People,
with.
I'm about to say, yeah,
and-
you never know what people be thinking when they date some people,
Right.
you know?
Yeah,
Like,
I've
people are
definitely
looking
had
for
those,
something different.
Those moments, like,
Yeah.
what did I ever see in this man?
Yeah, literally.
You're like, ugh.
Then
But
you
some
remember.
also like sometimes
Mhm.
afterwards you're like, you let yourself go a little too. You know, you're like, why don't you have a haircut? Like, you cute with a haircut. Get a haircut.
There has also been a huge, a lot of teachers sleeping with their students now, both male and female.
I don't understand.
If I had the opportunity back when I was in school,
Wait, whoa.
But see,
I would've
but you're,
slept- it was a sub that we had when I was in like middle school, Mr. Wilson. Shout out to you, wherever you are.
You'd have let him hit?
but Brixx, it's
What
a
grade
big
was you in?
difference.
Like 7th, 8th.
7th?
Yeah.
Josh, 7th is wild.
That's what I
Yeah.
said. Middle
He
school
probably
is
was
crazy.
about, I'm going to say, now, like knowing what I know now about
Yeah.
like adults and stuff,
Yeah.
he had to have been anywhere between, I'm going to say 24 and maybe 27.
But it's a big difference between you having a crush on somebody older than you versus
Them having
a
a crush on-
full-blown adult having a crush on a little ass kid. You know,
Yeah.
that's
When
a
I
big
was a
difference.
senior in high school, I met a guy. I was 17. I met him at the auto show.
Oh gosh.
And he was like 43.
Okay.
And he was like on my top until finally one day I asked him, like, are you married?
Uh-huh.
And he was like, why you ask me that? Like, okay, so you are.
Here's
Thank
the
you.
picture.
And how old were you?
Take
Like-
care. I was 17.
like
He
set
was
it off.
43. Because he was
Yeah.
like, is 43 too old? And I'm like, you know, nah, that's not too old.
Yeah.
Knowing I was scared as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
God,
You
I
should
hope
be.
you don't ever ask me to come over. But then I was getting like these, you know.
I knew you when you were 17.
Yeah, when he called and stuff, it's like, okay, it's late or it's early. Are you married? And so that
Okay.
kind of like backed him off. But yeah,
That's so
men
weird.
have always been weird. We know
Yeah.
this, and women too.
I mean, yeah, but
I know teachers who was fucking some of
Yeah.
my friends.
I think it's
Women.
pretty disgusting though. Like
What?
some of these things that are
Allegedly.
happening. You know.
1 second. In 7th grade, you was going to get this man some pussy?
Absolutely, I would have. If I knew then what I know now, I would have talked that shit. And hell yeah, I would have hit Mr. Wilson. I would have tagged his ass, actually.
Mr. Wilson makes him sound so much
This-
older.
And he was. And that's why. And he was like this tall. He probably was like an athlete in college, like very handsome. And he was just a little sub.
You still
you
looking
know?
for him?
I mean, I
7th
did look
grade,
him up
though?
on. I did.
There's
look
no
on
way I was
Facebook.
thinking about
I ain't gonna
sex
even lie. But I ain't never know his first day, so I just was putting Mr. Wilson in
And
there.
what can, and
An old ass white man, an old ass black man. You
you
know?
probably got put on a pedophile registry too.
Period, you know. But I don't think
Wow.
nobody ever smashed Mr. Wilson. But I would, if I knew then what I know now. Man,
Seven-
what?
There's no way I was thinking about that in the 7th
Yeah,
grade.
no.
Really?
I was trying to hoop.
I don't know.
What?
You in 7th grade, really?
Yeah, every time.
No, I was trying to hoop.
It was a different
I
time.
think that I was thinking about having sex with people, but I think I was thinking about sex.
Okay.
Period.
But not like, oh, I'm gonna totally have sex with
So
somebody.
wait,
Yeah.
so who were you thinking about having sex with if it wasn't people?
Myself, damn.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And in what grade?
Like 7th, 8th grade?
That's crazy. I must have been a late bloomer or something.
Yeah,
dog.
maybe.
That's crazy. So
But
is there
7th,
any
8th grade
teachers
is
that
a
you would have
late
slept with?
Absolutely not. I didn't have a male black teacher until I went to A&T.
Okay. None of them? No professors or nothing?
Absolutely.
I've never had a female teacher that I was like, yeah, I run through that.
Really?
Never.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
What grade?
8th to 12th. Yeah.
Josh couldn't even get up to sharpen his damn
Yo,
pencil.
That's
8
your
to
whole
12.
high school career, though.
Exactly.
Well, like when it was in middle school, it was more like crushing. But like by
Yeah.
the time I got
Crushing is crazy.
by the time I got to like 11th, 12th grade, yeah, I was trying to talk some talk.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was trying to
But
see
you know
what I
what's
could
crazy
get
though?
into.
Have you ever had like a somebody young try to talk to you like sweetheart, baby love?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And that's the problem.
You want me to hook you up with my little cousin?
I
Because you ain't got
know.
nothing for me.
I mean, but how young? Like 25 and we in our 30s? Or like
just today,
17?
I had a 19-year-old hit on me, and I was
Oh,
like,
that's
"Oh,
crazy.
you're so sweet."
19 is a consenting adult.
I'm like, I'm old enough to be your mother.
I'm
Like,
just saying. That's not
No.
my thing, but 19 is a consenting
I
adult.
get what it's
so
because
it's
it's
nothing
adult, but.
sick
But
there.
I just feel like you're 19. You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing for me. You can't do nothing with me. Like, yeah, you got a little job. You can probably take me out to eat, but
A
you
little
can't drink
job.
while we eat.
Yeah.
You can't drink while we eat.
That's real.
You can't buy no cigarettes, no
That's
liquor.
You can't drink a lobster
19
Rita?
cigarettes, yeah.
No, they changed the year on that.
I think
Right?
it's
21?
Yeah,
I
like
think
in the
What?
pandemic. Yeah.
Tobacco?
Yeah, tobacco.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Damn, and I'm still old enough.
Yeah.
That makes me very sad.
Magic trash bag.
I miss y'all on employee appreciation.
Okay,
so
yeah.
everybody gets one pull so we can get out of here.
Oh, time
Alright.
is
Let's
up
go.
too.
Yeah,
So while you're doing that, let me go
Yes,
through the Ricky's
multitask. Thank
recaps. All right. So apparently the name
Stop looking.
Davion is
It's probably like a
it's
mixed
actually
kid.
Hispanic origin. But surprisingly, 60.8% of the name Davion is white people. 3.7%.
There you go. There you go.
Hispanic.
Once again, that face. That face.
29.6 black.
I don't believe
2.5%
that.
Asian or Pacific Islander.
There
Crazy,
you go.
right?
That's something they still.
Is that the Urban Dictionary or what?
So clearly
What
we
is
stole
it?
Davion from them.
That is crazy.
Okay, so most patients,
So we think he was white?
most
Brixxx.
patients receive moderate
on.
or deep
I'm
sedation
not looking.
for colonoscopies. Almost all colonoscopies in the United States are performed with patients under a level of sedation or anesthesia.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
That was all of it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I feel like
Round
you
of
asked me
applause for
something random that
Ricky's
I
Ricky's
couldn't Google.
Recaps.
Eyes closed.
Yeah.
I know one thing, y'all better not put no motherfucking socks out of there or I'm going to snap somebody's neck.
How did the
Y'all
how
are
did,
the worst.
I'm going to lose my shit.
Don't look.
how does
I'm not
bag get so
looking.
bad though?
I got
When I
gel
look-
beads.
Wait till everybody
Oh.
gonna reveal at the
Oh, I need this for something. Thank you.
For what?
My coworker's birthday.
Go ahead.
Oh, so what are you going to put their name on it?
No, he's a triple crown. So he went to a small school. He won homecoming king, snow king, and prom king. So he's a triple crown. So we're gonna decorate his desk like triple crown Miguel Cabrera.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. What's that?
Something I don't need.
All
Let
right.
me see, Josh.
But it makes sense.
show what you got,
so
Brixxx.
Of course I pulled. it.
Gel beads eye mask.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Directions. To cool, place in refrigerator for no more than 60 minutes or in freezer for no more than 2. Apply gently to eye area for no more than 15 minutes.
Okay.
So a little eye mask, for black lines or whatever you call them. Circles.
that.
Yeah.
What'd you get, Josh?
I got a bubble blowing
Toy.
toy
Okay.
cup thing.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It'll get you through. It's gonna get you through Lent. Y'all need to
Yeah.
spice it up.
No, ain't no spicing.
Oh.
They're not doing
Okay.
anything spicy.
All right.
I got some crowns
I'm sorry.
Okay.
that I'm definitely gonna put to use for my coworker's birthday.
All right. Let's start, Ricky. What you think about today's show?
I really like. First of all, today's show is actually brought to you by the Brixxx and Rick Show.
Okay.
You know what I don't fuck with.
Okay.
Um,
Shout out to the
Merch.
Brixxx and Rick show for sure.
what I
Who
think
is
about today-
both visual and
yes, actually,
Yeah.
yes. Ours. Make sure you tune in to the Brixxx and Rick Show on YouTube. It's now visual and audio. So
Good
go
job.
check
I'm
out our
proud of
Christmas
y'all.
episode.
very proud.
Yep. So today's episode was really wonderful. I mean, not saying nothing against our guests, but I feel like when it's us, it's just so much fun. It's a good time, and I feel like it goes by so quick.
Yeah,
It does.
it's a good time. It's almost like the mics aren't here, right?
Yeah.
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 What mic?
Yeah. Especially when we talk
Right.
about things you want to do in the 7th grade. Go ahead.
I know.
Great show. Yeah. That's all I got.
When you do answers like that, it makes me want to replace you. Like,
Okay, I dropped a bomb. I drop a bomb. By the time this episode come out, I'm retiring the Target jersey.
Oh yeah, I'm so
It's
proud
been a
of you.
long run, dog. That's a napalm bomb. It's a big step for you, dog.
Yeah, I'm so
Coming
proud
up
of
in
you.
the
Then.
world.
So what's next? Or we not?
HVAC.
Well, first of all,
Okay.
you didn't know where anything was at in Target anyway.
Yeah.
Or any of the prices.
not
Remember we
supposed
had
to be in there
a segment
anyway.
where we had to guess the
Yeah.
prices?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
boycott.
Ain't know none of them.
That boycott serious too, though.
Yeah.
Are y'all feeling it?
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
niece just
It'd
asked
be
me. My mom
boring.
brought my niece something home. My niece is 4.
Mm-hmm.
Brought her something home, but she just threw it in a Target bag.
Yeah.
So my niece comes to me and says, "I thought Anya was black." I said, "She is," because I don't know where she's going with this. I said, "She is." Well, why did she give me something in a Target bag? Why is she going to Target? They hate us. So, she's getting mixed, information from my sister, taking what she wants, understanding
part of
it,
it, yeah.
She's like, I thought we weren't supposed to, brown people are supposed to shop at Target. So, yes, get your ass out of there.
Yeah.
I'm glad they feeling it, even though I've been going to Target. I'm sorry, y'all.
I
I
really
go
get
to
to
the
Target
drive-thru,
though.
After all
I let
that,
them bring it out to me.
You make them work.
So they can't prove that I was in there.
I got
I
a few
so
affirm
sad.
payments on the Nintendo Switch. I still got to
So
pay.
you
So
still fucking with
I'm
it.
sorry.
I
I got to still be in bed
Wait,
with
y'all
them.
should have told us.
And 6 more months of 42,
You got
43.
You got payment plans at Target?
Yeah, for affirm. It was an option when I was checking out. Instead of pay, I was like, I got to pay for this. And
He said he gonna always take the payment option.
13 easy installments.
No interest.
No interest. Yeah.
I don't know how y'all do
You
that.
paid
So-
for a Switch for 2 years? It's great.
Yeah. 42, 43. Every
He probably bought 2 Switches by now.
Right,
That's really
like-
what's crazy.
true story. Yeah. True
Okay.
story. Go
But
ahead.
yeah.
What you think about today's show?
Today's show was good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thankful for my gift, and that's it.
Okay.
Well, the reason why I got the Switch is so I can concentrate when I have to shit in the box on the table.
Bye.
It's a comfort toy.
Ridiculous.